Armstrong Riverhawks. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if able, please rise and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Before announcing the starting lineups for tonight's exhibition matchup, Armstrong High School, the WPIAL will remind you that your paid or complimentary admission to this event intends you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by the students in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time out to starting lineups for tonight's exhibition matchup. First, for the guests on the scoreboard and dressed in red, the Indians of Indiana High School. A 6'3" sophomore forward, number 1, Stanford Webb. A 5'10" junior guard, number 3, Evan Brocious. A 6'1" junior guard, number 5, Trevor Todd. A 6'2" sophomore forward, number 15, Jaden Petrovic. And a 6' senior guard, number 23, Gavin Homer. The head coach of the Indians is Greg Lazanik, assisted by Stan Webb and Mark Harbaugh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the starting five for the home team on the scoreboard this evening. And dressed in white, your Armstrong Riverhawks. A 6' sophomore guard, number 4, Ian Olsen. A 6'2" sophomore guard, number 5, Jacob Seth. A 6'1" junior guard, number 15, Jack Ballison. A 6'2" junior forward, number 22, Isaiah Brown. And a 6'5" senior forward, number 24, Caden Olsen. The Riverhawks are coached by head coach Brian Kowalski, assisted by Bruce.
And those were your starting lineups here on High Top Sports Network for the Indians. Not so little anymore. Number 1, Stanford Webb. Number 3, Evan Brocious. Number 5, Trevor Todd. Number 15, Jaden Petrovic. And rounding out the starting five for the visiting Indiana squad, Gavin Homer, number 23, the senior. As for the Riverhawks, who will be playing their final game here of 2022-23, it'll be Isaiah Brown, Jacob Zebb, Ian Olsen, Jack Balasek, and senior wearing number 24, Caden Olsen. It'll be Isaiah Brown and Webb to tip it. And a foul called right away against Caden Olsen.
Wow.
On the opening tip. And if that's not been a kind of a sign of how this year has gone for the Riverhawks, I don't know what else,
No, I don't know
else
what else
will.
to tell you.
That was odd to say the least. So Indiana now with the basketball after the foul on the what was it, a 50-50 ball, loose ball?
Yeah.
3 from the corner, rolls around, no good. Olsen with the rebound. Outlet pass to Ian Olsen. Cross court to Zeb. Riverhawks with the basketball, 0-0, just underway here, first quarter. Class 4A Indiana squad playing Armstrong. Here's Ian Olsen, thinks about it, nice pass inside, and right idea there, but looked like Caden was expecting Ian to pull the trigger on that one. Instead, he tries to dump it inside, and Caden with a huge block and a save there. Going back the Riverhawks' way. What a nice swat there by Caden Olsen, who's going to drive, come to a little bit of a stop, put it up, runner no good. Rebounded by Trevor Todd. Fast-paced game here so far in the first minute and a half, well, 6:52, so just over a minute. Yeah, it feels a lot longer with how much action we've seen here so far. 0-0 your score. Dribble drive, kicks out. Thinks about pulling the 3, does the senior. He's going to step around, but he's going to travel before he does so. That was, of course, Gavin Homer. So ball to the Riverhawks here. And kind of sad knowing this is the last game for these boys, but still been a fun, eventful, and a year that I'll certainly remember for various reasons. For sure. Got to call that game. I was actually here with you and Doug when we called Caden's breaking the school single game mark, and a lot of little cool memories like that this season will certainly be remembered by. Dump down inside to Caden Olsen. Kick over to Jack Valasek. Thinks about shooting a 3, but he's going to travel and ball back over to Indiana. So despite the fast pace in which this game has begun, a couple sloppy turnovers by both teams. And that's why about 2 minutes into this one, and yet to see a bucket.
Yeah.
High post, trying to go backdoor, misses his opportunity, does the forward. Number 15, Jaden Petrovic. Kicking the corner, going baseline on Zeb was number 5, Trevor Todd, but that one knocked away, and now Caden Olsen with it. He's going to try to go coast to coast, up and in. Man, oh man, if you're going to foul him, you better foul him a lot harder than that, because Caden Olsen is going to be able to absorb that contact. And
absolutely, he's going to take it. He's going to take it to the hole no matter what.
You even could see the look on Stanford Webb's face when he found him. He's like, I didn't think there was any kind of chance that he was going to make that. But Caden Olsen, a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
Drains the free throw, and the Riverhawks take a 3-0 lead here in this matchup of teams not in the same classification. As Caden Olsen really wanted that one because I think he thought he would have a dunk out of it, which he probably would have. And a turnover there by Ian Olsen, trying to connect with Jack Valasek, who was in the opposite wing. Again, a lot of turnovers here for both squads to start. Nice shot there by Gavin Homer. Cuts the Armstrong lead down to 1. Score 3-2 Armstrong, 4:58 left in this first quarter of play. Caden Olsen now with 5 points. All 5 of the Riverhawks tallies coming off the hands of number 24, the senior. Riverhawks lead 5-2. Olsen looked like he might have almost gotten a chance at that one, but doing a good job of somehow getting it over his outstretched hands where Gavin Homer. There's Olsen, turn around, pop off the glass, too hard. Isaiah Brown gets a board. He gets his own rebound, puts it up again.
Nice.
And Isaiah Brown able to connect. A lot of chances there. If you're going to give Armstrong and their size and athleticism that many opportunities, it's not going to bode well. Yeah, it's not going to bode well for you, large Indians. It's having fun. It's funny. They changed their name. They changed their name. That's like if Marion Center decided to be the Bees out of nowhere.
That'd just be random.
We were. Ian Olsen driving through traffic, but unable to connect with the left hand, and a timeout taken by Greg Lazanik, veteran head coach. Mentioned fellow Marion Center guy.
That's right.
You see that's 6 degrees of separation. It's just makes you wonder how many more Marion Center people are in this room. Got to be another one.
Oh,
got to be another
where
one.
was that one night? When were we in? We were in here for, I can't remember what game, but you were just going off about how many people were in here.
How many people were in here?
Like that you went to school with, that you knew, like from school. Maybe it was Doug.
Definitely had to be Doug.
I think it was the Pitt Johnstown connection.
Yeah, definitely. If there's one Marion Center person in here, I'm amazed.
That might be what I'm thinking of now.
Yeah, it's 100% Doug. I'm offended that you get Doug and I mixed up.
It's been a long couple months.
Yeah, you basically exclusively have had to do games with Doug and myself, which is not yeoman's work.
No.
Where's yeoman's work? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeoman's work is not good work, I believe.
I don't
know.
But
I digress. Anyways, Armstrong with a 7-2 lead here, trying to end the season in style and good fashion, go out as winners. Yeah, we talked about it briefly at the beginning of that girls' game that jumped out to that hot start and really thought that they were a team that, especially as the season would go on, would get better and better and continue to find their identity.
Yeah.
In conjunction with that nice start, that good things were maybe on the horizon for this squad. But again, a lot of games where leads escaped them. They had leads against a lot of the heavyweights, even within their section. They gave Penn Hills a heck of a game here at home. Nice shot there by Brocious, the junior, able to knock down the 3. Indiana cuts the Armstrong lead down to 2. But that's the thing. They did not have that Mariano Rivera, to use a baseball analogy for you. They didn't have that Mariano Rivera gene.
No, they did not.
They just weren't able to close out some of those big games in which they had the lead. Good ball moved by the Hawks. Jack Valasek going baseline, stop, pop. That's his shot right there, but unable to connect. Here's Jack Valasek, rebounded by Stanford Webb. It's a great name. Put on the floor, but Ian Olson, his nice defensive skills, yeah. He got the hand on it, and somehow he dove on it and got the possession as well. So Valasek stopped at the free throw line. That's pretty right there.
It is pretty.
When we said we liked watching Jack shoot and how much fun it can be to do so, that's the kind of play I think we were scripting in our minds. As Valasek finds his way onto the scoreboard. Armstrong leads 9-5, and last 4 points here scored by someone other than Caden Olson, despite the first 5 going on the ledger under his name. As your man, Isaiah Riggle.
That is my man.
Great color commentator.
Yeah.
Here on High Top Sports Network. Into the game, wearing number 10. Stop, pop, that's a tough shot. Who else but Caden Olson coming out of it with the board. He's going to push it. Step through. What
beautiful
good skills. He's not a big man. He's a guard.
He's a unicorn.
Caden Olson showing off the ball handling skills there, able to step through traffic, really running the break basically on his own. Armstrong leads 11-5 as Webb misses the shot in the paint. Outlet pass by Olson to Valasek. Valasek's going to cross over his defender, pull up again from the elbow, but no good as Olson came out of nowhere, but he was on the line. The ball will go back to the Indians. Your early observations here, Logue. What are you noticing about the way this game is?
Fast-paced,
very back
crazy
and forth.
fast.
Yeah, both teams not afraid to get out in transition for sure.
It's been good defense. Like that nice stop by Ian, able to strip the ball from Homer, and Indiana's had some solid defense so far. Like a lot of scrappy defense like this. It's just fun to see.
And whistle going to go now against Indiana. This will be the 3rd foul against the team in red. You don't see that too often. You usually see the guys diving for that loose ball, kind of get the benefit of the doubt and get a tie-up, but
that was a foul now.
Yeah. Armstrong giving Caden Olson a rest here. It's just Zeb and Valasek and Brown, the only starters in. As Brown getting another board. Boy, oh boy, he's been good on the glass here so far as Isaiah Brown. on the offensive glass in particular. As a result, he'll go to the line now and shoot 2 for the Riverhawks. 45 seconds left in quarter number 1. First one up and good. Wiles will check in for Valasek. Zach Wiles, more specifically. Almost called him Eli. That's his brother.
It is, yeah.
No, I do not want to
After
call
the-
siblings by their sibling's name. That's
No,
never.
Well, you think that's bad. My mother just thought it was a good idea to name all of her children with their first letter L,
Ooh, you're one of those families, huh?
unfortunately.
Well, my buddy Jake and Josh and Jake and Jess.
Wow.
Deb's probably out there listening. She named all her sons Jays. And then there's me. I'm always kind of around, and my name starts with J too. It's a lot of J's in my life. Very confusing.
There's a nice block by Claypool there.
I always said a shirt going by my middle name.
What is your middle name? Chuck.
Well, Charles, but I can go by Chuck.
Yeah.
Isaiah Riggle with a 3. What a nice try there for the putback. Had more time than he thought he did, though. Was Claypool, and that's how things will end, but still a strong quarter for the Riverhawks.
Absolutely.
Really doing well on the offensive glass, getting a lot of second chance opportunities, shooting pretty efficient, and that's why they hold a 13-5 lead over the visiting Indiana Indians. We're going to take a quick break for Logan Badek. My name is Joe Rhodes. We'll see you guys when we get back here on High Top Sports Network.
Nicola Ann Photography is a professional photographer with studio locations in Katanning and Lawrenceville, specializing in newborns, children, senior photos, families, and sports teams. Give her a call today at 724-388-8949.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. Start of the second quarter here between the visiting Indiana Indians and the home Armstrong Riverhawks. You know what I realized about Armstrong's uniform slogan?
What about
They
them?
look like the Toon Squad from Space Jam.
If the blue was a little lighter.
Because look at the pant legs in this.
Yeah.
They look
I
like
see it.
Space Jam uniforms. I like it. I'm not saying
No, I know what you mean.
big Space Jam fan. Although LeBron had to come along and try to do it too and ruin the whole thing. But
Yeah.
whatever. Certain things just shouldn't be redone.
I will admit, I do like their uniforms in the new one.
I do.
Those were nice.
Oh, in the new movie.
Yeah.
I'm not a movie guy, so I didn't see it. I just heard,
No.
I heard LeBron was terrible.
It was a terrible movie. I still enjoyed it, but I don't think it was good. But I don't hate it.
Isaiah Brown earning another trip to the line, Again, doing well on the glass. Armstrong leads 13-5, but missing both attempts. There was Isaiah Brown, the junior. Indiana now with numbers. Jump stop shot. Back rim, no good. Ian Olsen with the rebound. He's going to look ahead to his brother, Caden. Caden picks up his dribble, trapped. Nice skip pass to Jack Valasek, who hits front rim, and that one caroms off of an Indiana player and right to Isaiah Brown, who puts the left-handed layup up and in. And Isaiah Brown off to a very nice start here this
Already
evening.
5 rebounds.
I was going to say, he's quite a few. We're just 9 minutes into this game. A minute into the second quarter, more specifically, as a 3 pulled. Man, Caden Olsen almost had that.
Wow.
Almost looked like he got a finger on it.
I thought he
helped
did.
it. But nonetheless, that's give the 3-pointer to Jaden Petrovich.
That might be his second.
Well, that makes it 8, so there's only 5 before that, so I don't know.
No, it was his first.
Yeah, because I think they had a free throw, one for 2 from the charity stripe, not mistaken.
Yeah.
Nice pass by Valasek, pinpoint, and that's the one you don't want to break Caden Olsen's hands there or throw it overly hard. It's basketball. You're not trying to. Velocity is not as important in basketball as it might be in a sport like baseball, but that one he had to put some zip on it because the window for Caden to make that or put that shot up unimpeded was closing quickly. And a nice job there by Valasek. So shot up no good. Caden Olson with the board. Going to run this fast break again on his own. Rattles out, no good. And it's going to stay here with the Hawks. They're going to say that went off of Webb. 17-8 your score here. Early second quarter, 2 minutes in. Valasek thinks about shooting, goes baseline. Reverses it to Ian Olson. Olson's going to dribble it out, and the Riverhawks will reset here. They hold a 9-point lead. Valasek shot off, no good. Again, this fast-paced game, a result of this. Indiana really wanting to get out and go as well. Missed shot, offensive board, fouled, and good. That's Gavin Homer, who absorbs the contact and gets it to go, and he'll go to the line and try to get 3 points the way that it was intended to be.
The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Before that half circle was put on the daggone court. You rascal kids. Shot good by Homer. I guess it's not really a half a circle. Almost like a half an oval.
Sure. Well, half an egg.
Yeah. Egg, I like that. Foul there, reach in. That's going to go against Hunter Martin, the junior. 15 foul against Indiana. And the zone defense now.
Wow, that was long.
Wow. Getting a little handoff from his brother, knocks it down from range. And Ian Olson now on the scoreboard.
That was deep.
That was deep. Although we did see Emma Paul pull one from them at the same exact spot in the girls'
Yeah.
game earlier. As Caden Olson with it. He's going to try to go up. Jam it! Dunks it!
My
on
gosh.
number 22. Boy, oh boy. And I'm thinking there's no way with him on his hip like that, number 22 there, Tristan Redinger, is there a technical foul?
They're calling it on Caden. Are they really?
The nicest kid in the world with just the best intentions.
That kid, he did hang, but it was well earned.
I almost want to clap with these people.
I am going to clap because he showed some swagger, and I appreciate that here.
Yeah, I've never seen a contested dunk like that in high school basketball live. Usually when you see a dunk in basketball, it's a breakaway. You know, my only dunks in my life have been on breakaways. It was never contested like Caden Olson just went up like a grown man and threw that one down in the face of number 22. And I think he was maybe holding on there as well because he had the guy.
He was hanging like around him.
Yeah, he didn't want to come down on him.
Yeah.
So that I don't know.
Doesn't seem warranted, but I mean.
Yeah. So, nonetheless, the 2 free throws made as a result. Was that a technical? That was a technical.
Yes.
Right? Is that Caden Olson's first ever technical?
You know, that might be.
Oh my gosh.
Look into that.
He had to check that box tonight. He had
to check. That was the one he was missing.
I'm kind of glad it happened now. How could he? Yeah.
How do you go a whole high school career without a technical?
Because he's Caden Olson.
That's true.
That
might be question of the night after this.
Yeah, how many games did it take Caden Olson to get his first technical foul? He's going to try to dunk on somebody else now. Oh, man. That was interesting. And a foul. Makeup call there by the ref who called the T. I think he even knew after the fact.
It was all in good nature.
Yeah. That was impressive.
It was very impressive.
It's one thing to dunk. It's hard enough to dunk, but when you have a guarded hip to hip like that, that's you need.
And then he hits a 3.
Yeah. So let's throw down a dunk on a guy's face and let's hit a 3. Caden Olson doing it all here. He's up to 14 points, but a response by the Indians. So trading buckets there, and Armstrong lead though because you're trading a 3 for a 2. It's Armstrong up by 10. Here's Isaiah Riggle. No good. Rebounded by Webb. Webb's going to have a 4-on-1. And Riggle, really nothing he could do there. Numbers in favor of the Indians, who cut this lead down to 8. So give Indiana credit. They are battling Armstrong tough. Olsen with a shot fake. They're going to say foul on the floor. Foul starting to add up now for Indiana.
Yeah, the bonus now.
Yeah, 7 fouls now against Indiana, 4 against the Riverhawks, with 3:48 left here in the first half. 1-1 chance for Olsen. Knocks it down. I want to say he's now 2 for 2, if I'm not mistaken.
He is.
Next shot up and good. Caden Olsen doing it all.
He is.
He's going to go get a. Oh, he's heading towards the bench. Thought he was going to get a break, but
I think he thought that too.
he rarely takes breaks though.
No.
If anything, it's a late substitution or like I guess getting towards the tail end of a quarter just to preserve, make sure he doesn't get any ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah.
Or any silly technical fouls called against him.
Well, it was the first time for everything.
Because that would count as a personal as well. And then he had that foul during the tip-off that I didn't necessarily agree with either. So
that I didn't agree with that either.
I don't really. Did you agree more with the technical foul?
Well, no, but I mean,
You just made it seem like it was like a foregone conclusion that he was. There's a response there by Gavin Homer. Excuse me. A lot of action again. This game back and forth.
It's very quick.
That last trip, I'm trying to think who scored there. I didn't see. Was it Zeb? I don't know.
I don't either.
Or no, it wouldn't be Riggle because Riggle does not have any buckets.
Oh, it was Zep.
It was Zep. There you go. Riggle's going to put up the 3 right on cue. No good. But a nice battle for it is the aforementioned Jacob Zeb. That's a big rebound there. And you give Isaiah Riggle another opportunity. He's going to take advantage of it. He knocks it down. So 32, to 19. Armstrong with a big fadeaway there. What a pretty shot. Again, this game taking on a very fast pace in the scoring. Seeing an uptick here as a result. That was number 3, Evan Brocious, with that little fadeaway shot. Nice backdoor pass. Valasek, the recipient from Isaiah Brown. Riverhawks back up in front by 13, 34-21. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Caden Olsen nearly still in that one. Riggle gets it. Caden Olsen at it. What a play by Caden, except it ends up in Webb's hands. Webb's able to put it in. Give credit, though, to Caden Olsen for the hustle there, getting on the floor.
Yeah.
Trying to tap it. He had the right idea. He was tapping it towards a couple players, but sneaking by them into the waiting hands of Webb. Jack Valasek with
Don't
the
let that
response.
kid heat up.
No.
He'll blow the game wide open.
Yeah, really starting to feel like the Riverhawk boys really mirroring what the girls did earlier with their very efficient shooting thus far. The foul called. It's going to go against number 10, Isaiah Riggle. Favorite number 10 in any sport? It's an easy one for me. First shot up, no good by Gavin Homer. Jordy Mercer, is that what you're going to say?
No, I have a funny story about Jordy Mercer, though.
Is it air appropriate?
I wouldn't say it's inappropriate.
Well, if you're questioning it, it might be.
No, it's just
as Homer knocks down the second free throw. Go ahead.
This guy at a Pirate game. I won't say what was wrong. I won't say what he had at the game.
Okay.
But
Olsen up to 16 or 18.
He proceeded to call Jordy Mercer names, and I was confused because he's bashing a guy for making it to the majors.
Well, Josh Schreckengoss he was bashing Kyle Schwarber, and all Kyle Schwarber did was turn his career around and make about $60 million.
Kyle Schwarber is phenomenal. I don't care what anybody tells me.
Well, this was his Cubs towards the end of his Cubs tenure, and he was starting to kind of slide a little bit there. And
he had a really good season in Washington.
Yeah.
That's what turned it around.
Yep. No, I think Josh Schreckengoss did. He heckled him, and everything after that was just turned up gold. Was that Wiles?
Yeah.
Yep. So Zach Wiles getting into the act here. But, yeah, I have video evidence that Josh Reckengost is responsible for Kyle Schwarber's two most recent contracts.
No one can ever tell me that Bryce Harper's overrated, because people have been trying to tell me that for years, and I'm a Bryce Harper fan.
I mean, when I saw him hitting dingers out of Tropicana Field, is it still Tropicana Field? Who knows? But as a high school player, and he was like breaking records basically back then.
Yeah.
Oh, Wiles and Riggle. Wiles just a motor on him. He was.
Oh, he's probably the fastest kid I've ever seen.
Never seen.
Well,
ever.
Oh.
He can run. Does he run track?
He does not.
That's unfortunate.
He might have the worst hamstrings I've ever seen in my life. You should watch him try and stretch. I can't imagine how much faster he'd be if he actually did stretch.
Backdoor pass there. Well guarded by the Riverhawks, but a nice dish as he's falling out of bounds. Tries to find Webb. Does number 5, Trevor Todd. There's Webb again. He's fouled as he's skying for a little runner. And they'll stop the clock at 20 seconds left in the first half. And Stanford Webb, the sophomore, 6'3" forward guard, will stand at the charity stripe here for the Indians. First shot up and good. Hunter Cogley will check into the game. And Stanford Webb knocking both free throws down, and Armstrong with the basketball. That one knocked out of bounds by Evan Brocious. "17 seconds left. Ball inbounded to Riggle. 14 seconds remain. Riggle likely holding for the last shot. Isaiah Brown sets a screen. Switch taken. Nice backdoor pass. And a foul. Nice job there. Give credit to the Riverhawks' patient passing there. And a lot of guys want to go up with the shot there.
Yeah.
But, again, Wagaman coming to a jump stop and putting up a shot fake, and defender leaving his feet. And as a result, he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Banked it in.
It's pretty late, but the bank is still indeed, it's open.
It is open.
8 o'clock. Two seconds left. Here's going to be a deep shot by Homer that hits the railing or the tarp, whatever you want to call that.
It was a batting cage. We took the nets off.
There you go. Batting cage railing. And that's how things will conclude in the first half here between the visiting Indiana Indians and the home Armstrong Riverhawks. The Riverhawks out to a 43-26 lead on High Top Sports Network. Well, actually, we're going to not let the cheerleaders do their thing. We'll give the old vocal cords a break.
That can't be right. 19-30 quarter. Seriously?
I'll go back and look.
I had 13-5 for the first.
Those were the Riverhawk cheerleaders. Logan Badek, you're basically an honorary member. You're the Hawk. The Hawk rolls with the cheerleaders, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to go into detail.
But do we? Maybe we do. Maybe we should.
We have before.
Okay, once is enough.
I think so.
All right. Well, We're going to turn it over a quick commercial break. Again, rest of these vocal cords. We've been talking. I'm sure the last thing you guys want is more of us talking about baseball players, Hall of Famers, fighter pilots, turned baseball players, all that good stuff.
As fun as it is for us, I don't know if the viewers really enjoy it.
Yeah, there's somebody who's just like, get back on topic, you jerk.
Yeah.
So there's also somebody out there who's like, hey, I like sports. This is good. This is fun.
Exactly.
So we're never going to please anybody. What's the old saying? If you make 50% happy, you're doing a terrific job. So, yeah, I think that's the saying. Something like that.
Sure,
But anyway,
somewhere.
All right, for Logan Badek, my name's Joe Rhodes. We'll see you guys when we get back here on High Top Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
In Ford City, talk to State Farm agent Ryan Bowser today.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Nicola Ann Photography is a professional photographer with studio locations in Katanning and Lawrenceville, specializing in newborns, children, senior photos, families, and sports teams. Give her a call today at 724-388-8949.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network as the Outcast song Hey Ya plays over the PA system here in Logan. Why am I fond of this song? The listeners probably have heard this song a million times. I know a couple of my friends listening heard this story a million times.
I haven't heard this story. What do we?
So I was in a band, several bands actually,
Really?
in my youth, yes.
Wow.
One band was named Remains the Same. I was also in a band called Travesty in Atlanta. True story. And I was in a battle of the bands, okay?
Oh.
I was in a battle of the bands. And I remember I have a diverse interest in music, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't just, battle of the bands, these guys were into like a very specific genre, very like, not Outcast.
Yeah.
Well, my band, we played along with a kid on a couple of friends from Marion Center and a friend from Indiana, actually, as a matter of fact. He was in our band. And we ended our set with Hey Ya.
Wow.
The instrumental version of it. And it went over poorly. It ended poorly, let's just say. But we liked it.
I would have appreciated it.
So now I'm always a big Andre. Is it Andre 3,000, 5,000? Andre 5,000, 10,000. Who knows? It's 1,000 something. But I like him. Big fan. And the Outcast.
I got you.
Yes. So back to it. Logan, you pointed out, I think off the air, I don't know if folks caught what you said there, but that was a pretty crazy quarter. We talked about the speed in which things were happening, but share your observation you made there.
Armstrong won the second quarter 30-19.
Yeah, 30 points.
Wow.
So if they were to keep that pace up, they'd score 120. So unlikely to happen, but
probably not.
Not too bad on the Indiana side, though, either, when you think about it. See what adjustments.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No, it'd be 21.
Oh, I was just listening to your math skills. Doug Flanders is out there somewhere right now just like.
He's shaking his head.
Yeah, he's not happy.
No, he's not. It's fine.
Olsen with the lob. Almost gets it. And Caden Olsen there to clean up the mess. Man, that was a high lob.
Yeah, it was.
If he hits Isaiah, who I think timed his jump pretty well, if he hits him there, that's a.
That is a nice dunk.
Yeah, that's might be the only play we're going to see tonight that tops Caden's facial. That's what you want to call it. I mean, he definitely threw that down on another person. That's impressive.
Yeah.
But, so far, the scoring from the first half not carrying over. There are a lot of missed shots, one and dones, and trips back down the other way. Indiana, though, will maintain possession here. 6:54 left in the third quarter. The season finale for these Armstrong Riverhawks. I believe Indiana will also end their season here tonight, if I'm not mistaken, as Gavin Homer knocks down a little shot in the paint. There's Jacob Zepp.
We got our nightly Jacob Zepp 3.
Like clockwork. So 48-28 Armstrong leading. We'll say Indiana won a WPIAL championship a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I should know this. Yeah, under Coach Lazanik. Some Indiana fans out there just screaming at their device.
Probably.
You idiot. We did. You should know the year. Nice little up and around by Caden Olsen. Olsen now up to 22 points.
My goodness.
Really be interested to see what his number 15 there. No interest in shooting, but he kicks it out. Front rim, no good. Isaiah Brown with another board. His strong evening on the glass continuing. Valsek right there in that spot he likes, and he nails it. He loves coming to a jump stop there at that baseline, and pretty job there of it's a quick release by Jack Valsek and a timeout by the Indians. Full 60-second timeout. Why don't you, there's a story for the folks out there in the Saturday edition of Leader Times. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's about AIA and the stuff they have going on there. But sponsor here on High Top Sports Network, Armstrong Indoor Athletics. Logan, share your, give me just the human side of it.
They finally added their infield in the back room. It's beautiful. There's so much more to do there now with the three cages that on the one side, and you have two more over here that work well as bullpens as well. and then that whole back room with an extra cage in there and an entire, I believe it's 15U regulated for an infield. I think it's like 80 feet bases, but it's really nice. And we've been using it for high school ball a couple days a week, and it's helped us a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's some of the things that this facility is going to give you guys and give the local community, baseball and softball community, an advantage, I think. But is there any, like, I guess, are you noticing it already, just kind of the benefits of having AIA right in your backyard?
I've been noticing it. Like, we built a cage in our backyard, and it's only nice a couple months of the year.
Right.
So it's hard to use, but having AIA has been huge.
Certainly make sure you check them out online. AIA.team. This shot there, rebounded by Ian Olson, who hits in stride. Isaiah Brown, what a pretty pass that was. Ian Olson, not the only person in the family who can throw good passes. Here's Ian again, finding his brother Caden. Caden going to pull this out. Tries to pass that one, but instead gets to Ian. Ian's going to find Zeb in the corner. You said about a nightly three. How about another one by Jacob Zeb? So the Riverhawks starting to pick up that pace that you saw in the second quarter in terms of scoring. Ian Olson coming out of the pack with the basketball, finds Zep, who puts it up and in. Nice job, of running the fast break there. Ian Olson, 59-28, your score. Caden Olson with a board. He's going to go coast to coast. It looks like he's going to go up and he's going to get fouled. A jump ball. Wow.
Was there even an Indiana player on the ball?
What? I'm very confused.
I'm also confused.
And, God love Caden. He just goes and sits down or he's not on the bench, but he's a bunch of subs came in, but he just kind of goes about his business, walks away, doesn't get angry. Did I mention he got teed up tonight?
That's a first. That has to be a first.
Should have been a carry there. And turn that hand over. Passed inside. Ball don't lie. Caden Olson with the rebound.
Well, give Caden a double-double.
Go figure. That sounds more likely than the technical foul.
Yeah.
If you would have told me coming into the night, he's either going to have a double-double or a technical foul, or both.
Yeah.
Isaiah Riggle with his third three of the game, I believe. Yes. Second, are you sure? Oh, yep. Yep, the scoreboard has 6, so if you made 3 threes, you'd have 9.
Quick math.
Riverhawks doing a good job of not allowing that backdoor pass.
Yeah.
Saul there, pulling from the corner. Caden Olson with another rebound. Give him 11 now, right?
Yep.
And, of course, there he is bringing it down the court, too. 62-28, your score. Olson backdoor to Olson, off the glass and good. And really, that's what Caden can do. The defense collapsing on him. All the attention focused on him, and there's Ian slipping back door. Caden able to find him. Front rim, no good. Wiles with the board, gets it out to Caden. 64-28. Armstrong again having another dominant quarter here in the third. 2:12 left. Riggle for 3, no good. Board by the Indians, Michael Lubold.
Armstrong foul. Jackson Clayville. That's his third. First team foul in the second half. Bring it back to the game with the Riverhawks for 13.
Don't think that's going to be the last time that Caden is taken out, I think. Except we're obviously waiting for that moment. It's going to be a moment you kind of knew was coming, but I don't think it's going to come here in the third. That shot's off. Nice putback attempt, but another opportunity, but a foul called. Indiana doing a good job now on the offensive board there, giving themselves a couple extra chances. And as a result, number 33, Michael Lubold, the senior, will take a trip to the free throw line. No good on the first. Shot up and good. Nice job there by Isaac Nygren, the junior, 6'2" forward. Saw 4 rebounds in total, I think, there for Indiana on that one trip down the court.
Yeah.
Good ball reversal there. 58 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Loose ball. Somehow Wiles comes back up with it, and a timeout called, but a jump ball granted at first. So Coach Cavo not getting the benefit of the doubt there, as Gavin Homer re-enters the game for Indiana. Thank all you folks for tuning in and putting up with me and Logan. Especially if you
watch the girls' game.
You watch the girls' game, which we spent the entire halftime talking about Ted Williams. There's Redinger getting into the act for Indiana, knocking down a shot there. So it was a 3. A little hesitation by Homer, loses the handle, still going to put it back up and then block, but a foul called prior. It's going to go against, I believe, Wiles, that or Claypool.
Yeah, Wiles or Claypool.
Or Waldman, I'm sorry, yeah. Is it Wiles?
Wiles.
Yep.
Armstrong foul going against him for 3, Zach Wiles. That's his first. 13 foul.
So the quarter expires. Homer will shoot with no one at the line. That's
second time he's done that tonight.
So yeah, when he's there, I feel like that's almost harder, I think.
Yeah.
So Homer able to make 1 for 2 and bring it back down to a 30-point deficit. The Riverhawks lead 64-34 here in their regular season finale. The finale of their season as a whole, as they will not be playoff bound here in 2022-23. So the final 8 minutes of the Armstrong season about to begin here on High Top Sports Network. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. For Logan Badek, my name is Joe Rhodes. We'll see you then. You asked me earlier, is he going to play Sweet Caroline twice? And I said, does a bear go to the bathroom in the woods?
Yes.
I'm not going to say what that saying really says, but yes, of course. You have to be a lunatic to think it wasn't going to get played, Logan.
Yeah, you're right.
So Armstrong will begin with the basketball again, the final 8 minutes of their season. I will remember it as Caden Olson playing his second sport better than most people able to play their first sport.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I will remember this season. Certainly some tough losses as well.
Yeah.
Some very bright moments and good memories. Caden Olson with a heads-up play there. But they're going to say he was already out of bounds. Tough break for Caden. He was falling out of bounds, tried to hit it off the defender, but I believe the gentleman in stripes says that he was already out of bounds. Valsek's going to pull the trigger on the 3. No good. Caden with a tip, and what a nice play. He came around the other side of the hoop. It was a reverse tip and attempt. Didn't go, but kept the ball alive, and Armstrong able to capitalize there. Who made that there? Zepp's having a nice night now.
He is.
A nice response there by Homer.
Homer's having a nice night, too. He's up to 17.
Yeah, Homer, the team high 17 for the Indians. Of course, not little anymore. They're big. Little gone. You know, Indiana IUP changed its mascot many, many years ago. There's Jack Valasek, who, that mid-range game, he's
strong.
Yeah. Not taking nothing away from his 3-point shooting, but man, oh man, if he focused really on just getting to those spots where you've seen him make that sort of that elbow, that baseline jumper he likes coming to a stop on.
Yeah.
He could really take care of business. 37 to 68. Valasek again, right in that little sweet spot for the junior. Armstrong up to 70 points. I'm trying to think what their season high is.
A lot less than 70.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably say you're correct. This girls basketball, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Meanwhile, Homer will make another appearance at the free throw line. The foul goes against Zepp. Here's a little stat for you. Despite Indiana's struggles, they have 0 fouls in this second half. That to Armstrong's
crazy.
4. So playing clean, I guess you could say, or nonetheless, Homer able to knock down a couple free throws for the Indiana squad in red. Going the other way now. That one blocked by Zeb. Another chance, no good. Valasek with a board of his own. Nice job there by Riverhawks collectively to rebound well. And that one was thrown on a dot to Ian Olsen. What a pass by Zeb. So another little break here. Kind of a hockey change.
Yeah.
I don't think they're done, are they?
Oh, I think they are.
That was a very obvious. It's kind of a uneventful.
Yeah, it was very. I thought it'd be more.
I thought so too. But nonetheless, a lot of great memories from this season. A lot of those guys that just exited. A big reason for it is 3 knocked down. Nice.
Hunter Cogley.
Yeah, Hunter Cogley with
on
a
the
quick
board.
pull. .38-73 now. Riverhawks. Bucket good there for the Indians. But guess what? They're not little anymore, Logan. That was 33, Michael Lubold.
That might be the number of times you've made that joke.
Well, if it was a little joke, I wouldn't make it so often. It's a big joke.
It's a big joke.
Like the Indians are now.
They are big.
Not little.
Nope. Not so little anymore.
Final 4 minutes of this fourth quarter. Halfway through, Armstrong leads by 33. Homer still trying to work on his total. Comes to a jump stop there, but a basket no good. Hits front rim, and a tie-up gives it back to the Riverhawks here with 3:44 left and the clock rolling. Taking closer and closer to the season's end for these Riverhawks. Shot by Riggle, no good. Tracking it down is Wiles. What a save. They're going to say he was on the baseline, but got to love that hustle.
Yeah.
By Zach Wiles. And Indiana will get the ball back. Still trailing 73-40. There's a 3 by Webb. Stanford Webb. .43-73. The lead cut back down to 30. Play dead is stay here with Armstrong, and Riggle will inbound from his baseline. Lob there, nice idea, but they're going to call the foul against Armstrong. I think they're going to say that Walkman, Jackson Claypool, he fouled out of the game. Wow.
I didn't even know he had that many fouls.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, okay, Armstrong has 5 team fouls here in the second half. I don't think they had too many in the first.
No.
But Jackson Claypool getting his money's worth.
Yeah.
Here's a 3. Back rim, no good. Riggle with the board. And ball poked out, but out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
With
Dawson Contrell's checking into the game.
Dawson Contrell will come into the contest wearing number 21 to a loud applause.
The student section is happy.
So explain this.
Oh, Dawson's a fan favorite around here.
He puts up the 3.
Oh, my God! He did it! He did it!
Nailed it.
So you have no idea how happy I am.
And so is the student section. I think they need to just stop playing.
They need a timeout. We need a timeout.
They're getting him out. That's awesome.
Oh, my goodness.
Look
at Coach K. He is loving it.
That's why sports are awesome right there.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't even change the score. I'm just kind of in the moment here. That's awesome.
That was amazing. So he's a fan favorite with everybody. He's such a funny guy.
Senior, of course.
Yeah, genuine kid. He just loves being around everybody. He knows he doesn't play a lot. He knows he's not the best, but he gives his everything. He's been hurt all season, so it's great to see him get that moment.
On the other end of things, knocking down the first free throw for Indiana, number 23, Gavin Homer. Said his name a lot. He's up to 19.
Wow.
A free throw here, he can reach 20. Front rim, no good. Rebounded by Wiles. Jump ball called. Wiles can't catch a break.
No, he can't.
Back out goes Contrell. Full timeout by Greg Lazanik and the Indians. So it tells us a little bit more about Dawson. Certainly one of the loudest moments we've heard here all night. Even when they substituted the starting lineup out for Armstrong,
yeah,
it included their all-state quarterback. I think it was louder whenever Dawson came into the game.
It was. I mean, he's been playing for a while now, but yeah, definitely he's definitely one of the nicest kids. He's funny. He'll mess with you. He's quite the jokester, and but he loves the game. He loves being around the team. It doesn't matter if he's playing or not. He just loves the moment. He lives for it.
He didn't waste any time.
No, he didn't.
Took the first pass that he had, was open, and as he does the shooting the bow and arrow.
He did shoot the bow.
But contributing to this scoring fest that Armstrong is a part of. They're up to 76. We were talking about it a moment ago. Josh Schreckengoss of High Top Sports Network messaging me some information, but I have the Post-Gazette pulled up here. Their previous high was against Slippery Rock, Armstrong, that is. They scored 67, so this is the first time they've broken 70 all year. So it looks like they're just going to hold on to it now. 20 seconds left. But just to kind of give some perspective here, they scored 76 tonight. They averaged 47 points a game. So
it's a lot more than I thought they did.
Yeah. So good night. Good way to end the season here at the Hawks Nest here at Armstrong Junior Senior High School. That closes the book on the Armstrong boys varsity basketball season. Again, not maybe the ending they wanted. They would have liked to have seen it end in the WPIAL postseason, but
yeah,
if it's not going to end that way, this is certainly a great way to see it end. We might be getting Caden Olson up here to chat. I'm going to see if we're still going to be able to do that. We'll try to, maybe we can buy some time here. Are you in a hurry?
I'm not in a hurry. No,
I'll wait then. See if, but But just take me through the season. Obviously you got started. I think your first game was it an Armstrong boys basketball game?
This season it was the tip-off tournament.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you did. Just take me through a little bit of both. Take me through your first season calling games, and then also take me through. Take me through this season covering games in this gym.
I had a blast. It was every game, win or loss, whoever it was a good all around. So it was nice to see. It was nice. It was a good experience all around, I'd say. And for the team, it was a lot of ups and downs. The first half was a lot more eventful, but they play a tough section, so it was nice to see the finish here tonight against Indiana. Huge win, but all around, a good season, I'd say. They finished 13-9. There's nothing to hang your head about.
Yeah, I know. A guy who's been feeding us some information here tonight that played hoops in this town that would have taken a 13-9 season gladly.
Yeah,
that's one Josh Schreckengrust. So, but again, some highs, some lows. That's any season. I don't care if you're the team finishing tops in the WPIAL. You're gonna experience some of both of those. But still some landmark events. You're always gonna remember. Caden obviously breaking the single game scoring record, him reaching 1,000. Some of those close games. Here's the thing. There's still a team that I think has some youthful pieces that again, if you maybe gave this group another year together, say Caden was a junior, in fact, like he should be, and he was coming back, what would this team look like then? With Caden returning and Jacob Zeb with a year under his belt, and Jack with yet another year under his belt, and Ian.
Isaiah Brown.
And
Jacob Zeb.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, and Isaiah, basically be running back the same exact crew.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those are the what-if games, but still, this team, I think you're losing obviously a huge chunk. You're losing a huge chunk.
Yeah.
Of what your team was, both offensively and defensively, with the departure of Caden Olsen. But if this group collectively can progress and can kind of get better as a whole, they still have a chance to be better than they were this year.
I will say it is a big summer for this organization, for sure.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree. We'll give Caden a little bit of time. I was talking to his dad earlier, and he did say that he would do it.
Yeah.
So, talk about the girls' team. Obviously, they're number 5 seed.
Playoffs next week.
Yep.
We're excited.
So, what did you see tonight? Really gives you kind of hope that they won't be a one and done in the playoffs this year.
The camaraderie was amazing. I mean, we got the usual Emma Paul. We got a huge game from Kyla Fitzgerald. Callie Allensworth and Sarai Weaver both played amazing. But really seeing great games. Olivia Yancey played amazing. And Bella Yancey, too, had a couple nice plays. Marla Mellish got in the game and was solid all around for the Riverhawks. But I'd say playing as a team, definitely, and giving it to Gateway really show they're ready for playoffs.
Yeah, and obviously I think, and again, if I could be mistaken here, but I think you have to schedule a team that isn't in the postseason. And so
for a scrimmage.
Yeah, and so then you're kind of tasked with. Okay. He was tasked with finding a team though that didn't make the playoffs, but you still want to challenge yourself, obviously, Logan.
Yeah.
So that's what Coach Caliper, that's what would be on his plate now.
Absolutely.
Over this next week. I wonder how many. I know there's so many little rules and regulations on the postseason and scrimmages and stuff. I don't know how many you can have. I think there's has to be certain. I think there's a certain amount that you're allowed to even have over a span of time. But again, that's the other thing too. If you're Armstrong, you probably hate the fact that this is the season is that there's so much time between tonight and
your first playoff game.
Right, and you really hope and you're really kind of got your fingers crossed that that's not going to slow down what it clearly for this girls team right now is momentum.
Yeah.
Pointing in just the best direction for them. They've certainly, again, there were times early in the season where you're kind of concerned about the direction of the team and what they were doing and where things were going. And, you're kind of saw Emma Paul just kind of out there on an island, I guess you could say, in certain games. And you're kind of hoping and wondering where that help is going to come from. And then you see dominant performances tonight like you saw from Kyla Fitzgerald. And you realize just how good this Armstrong girls team can be and how much of an issue they can be, in this postseason, given they continue the kind of play that we've seen from them over the last, two or so weeks, really, the back end of the schedule, I guess, as a whole. Logan has a cramp and doing his best. You're good. You're good.
That's terrible.
So Logan will deal with his
timeout on the court.
Yeah, we need to get you a banana. Get this guy.
My pickle juice.
Pickle juice, bananas, the whole deal.
Ooh.
We will hold on for Caden Olson. He's going to be making his way up here. We'll get a few words with him. I'm excited for this Armstrong girls playoff run. I don't feel like it's the Armstrong girls we've seen. And that's nothing against past Armstrong girls teams. They've had some excellent teams come through here, some very talented teams, some teams to certainly be proud of that they're from your school. But this team, I think, has all those pieces. They've got that size to compete in Class 5A. They've got what's one of the best guards in all of Class 5A.
Yeah.
Really in all the WPIAL, quite possibly. Olivia Yancey, the senior, she's playing in her last few games before she heads off to St. Vincent, so she's obviously motivated to end on a good note, and she looked excellent tonight shooting the basketball. And then you saw some of those other role guards. You saw Sophia Di Gregorio knocking down a three.
Yeah, she had a nice game.
Bella Yancey getting a start tonight. She looked solid in her appearance. And Marla Mellish coming in. So you got a nice little core around Paul and Yancey at the guard position, and you certainly have the depth at the forward position in Kyla Fitzgerald, Callie Allensworth, and Sarai Weaver.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, again, I think they match up well with a lot of teams in Class 5A. It's just a matter of which Armstrong team will we see. Will we see the Armstrong team of December and January, early January, or will we see the team
February?
That February has been presenting to Armstrong, its fans, and Coach Caliper and the Riverhawks. There's a sock hat stuck on the back of the hoop.
I've been very intrigued by this.
Yeah, I could just watch this. This is about as good as both games. They were good. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead. And these guys, who can
little Jonah Riggle?
Yep. Who can get their hat unstuck?
I got to tell you, Joe, this cramp is killing me.
Yeah, I can tell. You good?
I don't know.
You're going to go take a walk?
I might have to here in a second.
I'm going to actually put my headphone down for a second. I'm going to get a headphone. I think we have another headset here. We're going to get ready for Kate.
All right, I got you.
Still waiting. Caden Olson, he's going to be, I think he's making his way up here. His dad, Ryan, signaling to us that he's coming on up. But certainly want to talk to him, kind of get his thoughts on the season. Doesn't play a spring sport. So basically what you saw tonight will be the last of that young man in the blue and orange that is Armstrong. And I know a lot of people really enjoyed his time here as he makes it his way in the room. Caden, welcome. Hop in here for a second. If you would so grace us with your time. I'm going to go ahead and actually, you know what I can do here? You're not going to hear us great, Caden. You know what I'll do? You take mine. We'll do it this way. There you go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. We're all good. Kate, congratulations. Final, I guess, we were calling the final game in an Armstrong uniform.
Yep.
How did it feel? Probably kind of bittersweet right now. Probably a little bit hard to believe, too, I think, to a certain extent, but kind of take us through the emotions.
Yeah, tonight was a really fun night. It was a great way to go out. Obviously, I've had a great time here at Armstrong. Super thankful for all the opportunities I've been given, and I've just made so many memories over the years. And tonight hasn't really hit me yet, but it's going to be hard not being able to play another Armstrong sport, not being able to put another uniform. It says Armstrong Riverhawks across the front of it, but I'm excited for the future, and can't wait to see where things take me.
I mean, I think it goes without saying for anybody that's watched enough Armstrong games that this is your second sport, but your love for this sport is clear. Still watching you play. What's it mean now that competitive basketball, I guess, as a whole is kind of done now, and you are kind of, as much as there is to look forward to, and there's a bunch for you, and we all look forward to it as well. What does it feel like knowing that this chapter is kind of closing in basketball? Is kind of now we're gonna play probably, but it's gonna be exclusive to pickup ball and things of the sort.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to maybe get out with my friends to the park every once in a while, or down to the Y, and do some fun things down there. But it's been tough for sure. Knowing I'm not gonna be able to play basketball again, or I guess competitively, like it's gonna be tough. I've played basketball way longer than I've played football ever since second grade. So this has been part of my life for a long time, and to see it end like this, it was a great way, but it's also kind of sad at the same time. So I guess we'll see what happens next.
I mean, I just have one question. What were you thinking when you were hanging on the rim?
Yeah, we had to ask about that. That's the elephant in the room.
Well, as soon as I got that steal, I knew what I was doing. Everyone said it looked pretty cool. Wasn't exactly sure, but I just turned around. I saw Ian running down the court, and that was something else.
It was awesome.
Were you hanging on it though to prevent yourself from falling onto him a little bit?
Yeah, partially. I mean, I was just trying to live in the moment, I guess.
We have our own hypothesis up here is that you didn't want to end your career without a technical foul. Was that a technical foul? Was that considered?
It was on Ian for celebrating.
Oh, we thought it was on you.
No, it was on Ian.
We were all excited. We thought it was on you.
No, it was on Ian.
We were definitely thinking that Caden made it a point going into this game that he could not end his career without a technical foul. Now it just ruins all of it. So.
I mean, that would have been pretty cool, but yeah.
That was, I think, what was most impressive about it is we talked about it. Go back and watch it dunk. Is that a few times in high school basketball, you're watching somebody flush it like that, as well guarded as you were. Because 22 really tried to catch up and impede you. That's what everybody wants to do in that moment, is stop the guy from dunking it.
Yeah.
And you flushed it with him right in the head. So that had to feel pretty good too.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess getting kind of back to just basketball as a whole, like I guess what does basketball mean to you that maybe football doesn't? What does it bring you that maybe football hasn't and maybe never will?
Yeah, it means a lot for me. I mean, it's always like a sad time, I guess, when football season's over. But basketball kind of gives me something to look forward to. It takes my mind off of football for a little bit. It kind of just gives me a break every once in a while, Having football like all the time might be a little bit overwhelming, and every once in a while you just need a little bit of a break. So basketball in the winter just kind of gives me a few months to take my head off of football and things like that. So, like I said, it's been a big part of my life ever since I was young, and it's sad for it to end like this, but I'm also very grateful for everything it's brought me as well.
Well said as always. You wondered on this. Are you two-part question? Are you going to find a spring sport to play so you don't have to take the blue and orange off quite yet? And if that's not the case, talk about your time as Riverhawk. Just kind of all-encompassing. This is in fact it. It doesn't have to be just basketball exclusive. What is give me a quick synopsis?
Yeah, as of now, I'm not really planning on playing a spring sport. Kind of just getting ready for football, maybe getting in the weight room a little bit. So my time as a Riverhawk, I think it's over. But, I'm super grateful for everything. All the memories on Friday nights, out there under the lights has been great. Obviously being in here, I've been putting countless hours in here. So it's going to be excited to see this place go, but I'm very grateful for everything, and I can't say enough good things about this place.
Yeah, something tells me that it's sad that this place is also to see you go, and you are to see you go. There's a lot of people in Philadelphia that are really excited to have you, and probably would like to have you there sooner than later.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope so. I'm really looking forward to it. Super excited to be able to get out there next fall, and I guess we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm really excited about it.
Thank you. Thank you for being an example many times, both in the football field, on the basketball court, but also in person.
Thank you.
Being just a class act and example for other student athletes to kind of follow.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot.
Kate Olson, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you.
Kate Olson here on the postgame show on High Top Sports Network, presented by Nicola Photography, and also our player of the game, which, who else?
I mean,
Kate Olson. So
yeah.
look at this, the
Double-double.
Go ahead and find a size shirt back there for you, Kate. And then, I don't know if they're going to have extra large, extra large.
Extra large, yeah.
Go ahead and find one. It's Kate Olson, our player of the game as well, on this Nicola Photography game night. So that about wraps it up.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Logan. All right. That does it. Logan Badek, Joe Rhodes, thanks for all your contributions too, Logan. Blast getting to do games with you. Certainly enjoyed it.
Oh, I had an amazing time.
Yeah, really, really enjoyed it. Grateful for all you guys that I get to do these games with. I'm very fortunate. I'm very lucky. That's for sure. We're going to have some games, obviously, still the network basketball-wise here before the season wraps up. And But make sure you are tuning into our Facebook, our Twitter, all of our social media pages to see where we'll be next here now that the postseason is upon us. And we'll be bringing you that coverage on High Top Sports Network. Again, tune in. We're not quite sure yet, but we'll get it all figured out as we always do.
Yeah.
I want to thank our sponsors again. Tonight specifically, Nicola Photography, the best in the biz. Ryan Bowser State Farm, Steffi's Country Catering, UFP Parker, our scoreboard sponsor. Make sure you check them out if you're looking to get a career, not just a job. UFPI.com, careers tab. And I believe that is about it. Oh, AIA, Armstrong Indoor Athletics. Thank our sponsors. We are so grateful for them as well. Lastly, I want to thank you guys. You guys make it fun, and we certainly enjoy bringing you the action and you taking your valuable time and spending with us here on High Top Sports Network. It never goes unappreciated from us, that's for sure. So we thank you again for spending your evening here with us at Armstrong Junior Senior High School. A clean sweep, the boys and girls able to end the regular season on a positive note. The girls beating Gateway and the boys, as you just saw, beating Indiana. That wraps it up. Logan, appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe.
Appreciate you guys out there, and certainly stay tuned. And as I always say, have a great rest of your week. And may no train pass you by.